Hi everyone, welcome to the 12-week program. Here we are starting our first day of 12 weeks together. Before we get started, I just want to talk about 12 weeks. 12 weeks is a lot of time, and I want you to just understand that there's going to be lots of highs and lots of lows, and the commitment is going to ebb and flow as well. Some days you may not be feeling it at all. Some days you may just totally screw up, and that's all part of the journey. I think we all know this, but after a couple weeks of putting in hard work, you're going to just realize that there's a lot of frustration involved until we get to that other side. So coming into this with that understanding sometimes makes it a little bit easier. So it's day by day. Try not to get too caught up in the future and more about what's in front of you today. So we start this program with the prime phase. These first 4 weeks are really just about you getting into the groove of your new life, your lifestyle. This is something that you may be doing forever, starting now. And so just kind of find what works for you. You need to be in a place that is enjoyable. You need to create these little habits, and we're going to be working together on that over the course of the next 4 weeks of how to make this new life something you love. But let's talk about the workouts. The first 4 weeks of workouts are priming your body in a way that you won't injure yourself. I know for me, I like to just get going, and I'm 41 years old, and I have this, I feel great, so I feel like I'm 20, so why can't I just jump into sprints or jumping lunges or whatever? I feel 20, I'm not 20. We need to take proper care and precaution to make sure we don't injure ourselves or do anything that's going to sabotage the rest of our journey together. So the prime phase is still going to challenge you. Trust me, you are going to be sore, but it takes patience. We really need to challenge your stability, your endurance. We need to make sure your form is correct, and so our movements are going to be slower. And this is why I suggest you have a mirror in your workout room so that you can watch yourself. And I'm just going to demonstrate with this like a bicep curl. Pretend I'm doing a bicep curl. Now, when you're doing a bicep curl, you're literally shortening the muscle when you're doing the active work, and then you're elongating the muscle when you're releasing the tension. Now, if we don't have a mirror, or if we just want to get this workout over, the tendency is just be like, okay, next. No. I want you to really actually count and feel the muscle as much as possible. So this is actually going to be about 3 counts each way. It's going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3. Okay, slow movements. This is especially important with, say, a lunge. When you start out with a lunge, it's really hard not to be wobbly right out of the gate. That's why it's really important for you to take your step back and lunge slowly and back up. Take out all the wobbly, and you're gonna feel the muscle being activated. This is a front quad movement. So you are going to be thinking about that front quad in that movement. Again, this is slow. It may feel kind of tedious, kind of boring. Find yourself some good music. Find yourself some music that has that slow, heavy beat. Well, at least that's what I like the slow, heavy beat where you can just kind of get into it. You'll be tempted to listen to a podcast, maybe some real crime type story on audio or something along those lines, just to distract yourself from the movement. Think twice about trying to distract yourself from strength training. With cardio, I'm all about it. But with strength training, it's really important for your mind to be with your muscle and not some other place. Dig in to the movement. That's really my best advice. Have a mirror. We're going light with weight, guys. Do not overdo it with your weight. The movement is slow. Now, let's talk about posture real quick. With my one-on-one clients, I do a posture assessment, but I'm more than welcome or more than happy to do a posture assessment on you. I want you to just simply, like right now, I'm obviously trying to stand out straight, but if I really think about how I stand, well, it's probably more like this. So if I'm like this, does this mean I'm like this? Does that mean I'm like this? These are two common posture issues, like an arched back, booty out kind of, that's a common posture, and also, you know, with digital lives, a lot of this. The reason posture is important is because it tells me, your coach, and it should tell you that you have some muscle imbalances. If your shoulders are moved forward, your back muscles are not very strong, and actually your chest muscles are overactivated, and it's really important that we really focus on those rows to get those back muscles strengthened. If you stand like this with the booty out and the arched back, you probably feel some lower back pain most of the time, and that means you have a weak core. We need to really work on your core strength and actually focus on that posture a lot for the next 8 weeks after we get started in these first 4 weeks. That's a mouthful. I hope you followed. What else do I want to tell you about this prime phase? Well, the prime phase is really getting used to the diet, the routine, the habits. I want you to strip away all the expectations you have on yourself to have a perfect start. January and Mondays, they all come with a lot of pressure to be perfect every single day from here on out, and that's just it's not practical. So don't expect to be perfect all the way out. Just commit to continuing to show up. If you have questions about your form, about an exercise, if something hurts, don't push through. Ever, please don't push through a painful movement. If your knees crack and ache, stop. Stop. We have plenty of modifications that will still get you a wonderful workout without injuring you further. We're at this point where it's really important to build strength, but building strength at the cost of your bones and your joints is not valuable. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna do the first workout with you on video, and I hope this is a great way to get started. If you have questions, please send me a message. If we need to set up a video call, happy to do that as well. Have a great week, everyone. Good luck, and we'll see you later. Bye.